Welcome back everyone to the next installment of Valkyria Chronicles. I did a little bit of grinding, so let's go to HQ. I believe we bought everything we needed. I don't believe I ever checked the command room.
Hello, Welkin. Oh, and there have been some new recruits. You should take a look at the master list.
Anybody cool? Kevin. A shock trooper. Nina. A shock trooper. Well, alright.
Come back.
I think I ought to be good for now. Training field, though.
Welcome to Train on! Fight the... Good work! Looks like that session beat a new potential out of the scouts.
Good for me.
I got no use for tears. Sweat. Good work.
This really costs.
You're better than this. Push those limits. Good work.
Wow, that adds up like crazy. Anyone else I really want to push? I guess I could just do everybody, why not? Why not? Oh, whoops. This is brutally expensive, though.
Good work. Looks like that session beat a new potential out of the shock troopers. Looks like that session beat a new potential out of the lancers. Looks like that session beat a new potential out of the engineers. Okay, you've earned clearance for a new order. Put it to good use out there.
All units evade. Raises all allies' evasion skills. That's a thing that hasn't much come up in my playthrough, but sometimes if an enemy shoots at your unit, they might just hit the dirt, which is pretty nice.
I got... Good work.
Even level 10 isn't enough for the scouts, damn. But alright, let's move.
Come back.
That felt pretty good. Also, Castlefront Street, just in case anybody has anything to talk about.
Sup? Come back.
Okay. Because the reason I check is that there are secret counters in this game that you get sort of invisible hero points for doing good deeds. I think maybe taking down enemy leaders or rescuing fallen allies or something like that. Do that enough and Elliot will interview them, which means that they'll unlock more in their bio. War Cemetery, I think we're good. Yeah, no, we're good. We just had a ton of XP. Let's go back out. I somehow get the feeling I'm over-leveled, but the personnel tab has been updated, I guess? Oh, Kevin? And Nina? Oh, because they're brand new. Squad 7 Shock Trooper, age 25. Skittish and introverted, he found interactions with others difficult. He seemed rather uncomfortable with his role as Shock Trooper. And Nina. Age 29. Her beliefs that a sound body saves lives motivates her to train her physique daily. In 9 years, she hasn't missed a day's workout. And that should be it. Okay. Alright. Well, actually, I guess I'll save. Why not? I just leveled up a ton. For some reason, I thought level 10 was the max. Clearly, I was mistaken. Alright, let's take a look at the chapter. Chapter 5, The Cloden Wildwood, Severing the Supply Line.
Thanks in part to Squad 7, the Great Vassal Bridge is back in our hands. That pushed the front line back, forcing the Empire to gather forces in central Gallia.
Does this mean we're headed that way as well?
The army will take that front. Meanwhile, the militia will head south. Our next target is here, in the Cloden area.
The Cloden Wildwood. I was there last summer taking soil samples. It's a dense forest with plenty of hills and valleys. It's hard to get around in there.
What's our strategic objective there, Captain?
The Empire has set up a supply base there to fuel their invasion of Central Gallia.
I see. So if we seize the supply base, we cut off the flow of supplies moving north.
Precisely. The 3rd Regiment's objective is to take that base. All squads are to prepare for Woodland Combat and await orders. Good luck. Dismissed.
Woodland Combat? What a nightmare.
What do you mean?
The woods dull your sense of direction, and poor roads make for slow advances. This'll be our toughest operation yet.
Maybe so, but deeper in the woods you have a better chance of spotting rare foliage.
Alright.
There's one kind of insectivorous plant in Cloden called the moondew that can suck a...
Alright, I get it. You really do have a one-track mind. You know that?
I'm saying nature isn't just a burden. We might find the key to victory in the woods.
Alright. I'll keep a lookout for your key while I'm slogging along. Hopefully your plant won't have eaten it.
Time to look for some foliage. Maximilian and the Triumvirate. So, we've been playing this whole game so far, and we know that we're against the Empire, but we haven't met the actual antagonists. Now we will. Berthold Gregor, leader of the Northern Gallian invasion.
Gallia's mongrels have reclaimed Vassal Bridge. Are the men of our defensive units cowards? This loss is a stain on the Emperor's honor. Useless fools.
I hear the enemy crossed the river in tanks.
Rowdy
And
Jaeger,
whoever's leading them is no fool.
leader of the Southern Gallian
On the
invasion.
contrary, this was a fluke. These are peasants, nothing more. Peasants and barbarians. How could they be anything else?
If birthright is all it takes to win a battle, you must find war so very boring.
The issue here is Gallia's resistance and how to end it, swiftly and decisively.
Silvaria
Exactly.
Bless.
They'll use their victory at Vassal Bridge as footing for a counterstrike in Central Gallia.
How shall we proceed? What says your grace?
We will extinguish these flames. Our course is clear. The Gallian army must be crushed. We will require reinforcements. They will be sent to Central Gallia.
I love that it's just Maximilian, the Emperor.
Now then, the route of supply through Cloden has to be made unshakable. Gregor, see to a restructuring of our central forces. Then you will continue to press northward.
Sir.
We will head to Barius. Selvaria, be so kind as to accompany us there.
With pleasure. And to the ends of the earth, your grace.
The Cloden base and supply lines. See to them, Jaeger. They need protecting. Gallia may have already dispatched troops to the south. Therefore, make haste to Cloden.
Of course. Leave it to me, your grace.
What I like about Maximilian is he's no fool. He actually is a tactician. When he said we, I was like, oh, okay, but then us with a capital U in the middle of a sentence? Oh, that's what that is. Next, a path uncovered.
What are we doing? Remind me, whose idea was it to come out here anyway? Enough with the trees already.
You could say that again. Woods are so thick you can't tell up from down with these trees.
Here we go.
Hey, great. What did he find? A map in the dirt?
Alicia, hold on to these for me, will you?
Sure, Welkin. What are these? Some kind of nuts?
No. Actually, they're long-beard goat droppings.
Ah! Gross! You made me hold poo? Are you crazy? Ugh! Hey, Welks. Did you find something useful?
Come here. Take a look at this.
The grass has been trampled down, looks like. What's the deal with that?
An animal trail. With any luck, this could be our way out. Animals have a natural instinct to find the most efficient path. That's why the grass is trampled down. They snap off the branches, they eat the grass. As a result, they clear a perfect trail.
So if we make like goats and follow it, the path will take us through.
The enemy supply base should be nearby. This is where we'll start our operation.
Alright. Countless tiny losses.
La 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 la.
That's really nice, Rosie. What song is that? It's so pretty.
Oh, just a song I sang back in the day.
Oh, you used to be a singer? I didn't know that.
Ha! You paint a much prettier picture than it was. I used to sing at a bar in my town.
Still, that song was really pretty. I'd love to hear the whole thing sometime.
Maybe I'll put on a little show one of these days.
We're not alone here. I'll go investigate. Put your hands in the air.
Mike?
I guess pigs have wings in this universe. Porcavians.
It's a pig? It looks like a Porcavian piglet. What's your story? Get separated from your mom?
I'll take a look further in.
Well, what did you find?
There must have been a skirmish here. It looks like a stray bullet hit his mother.
Even all the way out here, the war's still claiming lives.
You lost your family too, huh, little guy? Left all alone.
Well, Alicia, does he want to come with us?
What? Can we?
We're the militia. Every Gallian has the right to join.
You hear that? As of today, you're a member of Squad 7, little guy.
Mike? Mike!
And now for the actual level, Wildwood Warfare at Cloden.
Here is a brief on the task at hand.
The enemy supply base is located at the east end of these woods, tucked behind a tight defensive line. Your squad will sweep in and attack from the west to capture it and cut off their lifeline. I suggest you hit the base head-on with your tank while foot soldiers take the north path behind the enemy's back. Your objective is the occupation of the enemy's base camp. Tread carefully, I suspect they've planted mines all across the area leading up to the base. You should be able to see them, but be careful. Accidentally stepping on one will mean major damage. An engineer can dismantle a landmine by approaching it and pressing the OK button when the command appears. Also remember that a tank can roll over landmines without sustaining damage. That's another way to clear the road. Conversely, foot soldiers can walk on the larger anti-tank mines unharmed, but a tank will take tread damage. We've heard word that enemy backup is approaching even now. Get out there and claim that base fast. So we don't want our own base camp occupied. I mean, surprise. Alright, let's set ourselves up. There you go. Their levels ought to help. There we go.
Now, let's begin the operation. I'm confident victory is within reach.
The enemy's supply base is through these woods. Squad 7, move out! The tank will follow the road to the south. Team 2, take the trail to the base.
All right, listen up and I'll explain.
About team attacks. Sometimes when units near allies attack, those allies will join in with supporting fire. Up to 3 units can team up, and their support fire comes at no CP cost. The units in your squad each have specific other members they like especially well. Teaming up with those units will result in an exceptionally powerful attack. Staging a team attack against crouching enemies can be a smart way to defeat them. However, bunching up for team attacks can leave your soldiers open to powerful area attacks from grenades and mortars. Know when to group up for offense, and when to stay spread out for defense. And we prepare to begin. Well, let's go with Alicia.
Moving out. Enemy unit spotted.
Watch out for the mine, of course. Oh.
Anti-tank gunnery reported on the north bank. We're in danger while it remains, Welks.
We'll have to hope Team 2 can take it out from behind.
Enemy unit spotted.
Easy now.
Now.
Nailed it.
You're doing well. Just keep it up.
Enemy sighted.
Enemy attack. All units brace for it.
Okay.
My turn, okay?
Let's go right back in.
Enemy unit spotted.
Take out that supply base.
Enemy unit. Can't beat the smell of fresh soil.
Oh, I just cannot kill this guy.
Now.
I'm so close too, that's painful. But there's, look at that perfect dodge.
Moving out.
Let's go right back in, surprise, surprise. I wonder, because there's that other guy behind him, right? I'll aim for his head.
Don't even think of dodging.
Oh, that's pretty great. Not good enough.
Well, do you have a visual on that base yet?
Man down. Everybody be careful.
Oh, I shouldn't have tagged him because now he sees me. That's a pain.
Moving out.
However...
Now.
Oh no, it didn't get him. And he just got... Did he just zip out of the arena? Where the hell did he go? Was that a kill or what?
Long-distance gunfire.
Got it.
Damn it, they're pushing us back.
Alright, now that I own the base, I can deploy from here, right? Who do I want, though? Can I check their... Yeah, I can. Yeah, look at all these new abilities. Undodgeable shot. Maybe I'll go for Ted. He doesn't like metal, but... Can I look up what these things are? Yes, I can. Trenches are coming, but... Melville has the most HP. I don't want friends near Melville, that's a problem. Maybe I'll go with Nancy. And Marina. Now we'll end. Oof, they got turns for days. I don't know what I'm looking at. Oh, because I can't see them. That's clever. I haven't spotted them, so they don't exist. Hooray! About Evasion. When being attacked, units will sometimes duck under enemy fire and avoid damage. This is called evasion and can be negated by attacking from the target's rear. Attacks from behind also cause the target to panic, leading to slightly lower accuracy during their counterattack. This is yet another reason to always guard your own back while actively trying to circle around your foes. Got it. Yeah, Marina.
The hunt begins.
What a shot. Jeez.
Sweet dreams.
Absolutely brutal.
Are these guys?
Oh wait, was that an ace unit? I didn't get the name. Anyway, goodbye. Let's do Alicia.
Turn, okay?
Good thing we got that healing going.
Enemy sighted.
Sit tight. I'm almost there.
Enemy unit spotted. Now.
Jeez, that accuracy.
Who are these guys?
Now let's move in. Oh?
I got here as soon as I could, but apparently not soon enough.
General Jaeger, you brought reinforcements?
A few, but this place is almost surrounded. We'll lose both the base and supplies if we hold here. Listen, I want you all to pack up what you can and get ready to evacuate.
What will you do, General?
Buy you boys some time. Just leave the enemy to me.
Oh no. That's terrifying. One of the Elite Three just immediately. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna send my other scout out there.
Leave it to me.
You like how we got the scary music now that the terrifying general is here? But
There's a ton of them. Don't give up now.
Don't.
Thank you.
that still wasn't a full heal. Damn.
Enemy spotted.
Now let's go right back.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
Please hit, okay?
It better hit. It's a box.
Try to keep an eye on your teammates' positions.
I don't want to be hit. Alright, now let us order a defense boost for Alicia, because she's going to need it.
This is an order! Brace up and get ready to defend yourself.
Alright, now that Alicia's boosted, this is where things could get scary.
My turn, okay? Enemy sighted. Please hit.
Alright, this is where things could get scarier.
My turn, okay?
Watch this. Headshot for this guy. But no, I need all 5. Damn it. Alright, whatever, I'll suck it up. I would love to have been able to shoot through him, but that ain't happening.
My turn, okay?
Nice work.
There we go.
That should just about do it.
General Yeager, base camp has been occupied. The relay from base patrol says they barely got out with the supplies.
Good. But I've got to hand it to them. Gallia sent a real fox into these woods. Well, it's not a supply base anymore if there are no supplies. We're all done here.
Incoming transmission, Welks. They've taken the base, but most of the enemy already fled.
One step ahead. They timed that perfectly. I'm just glad that backup unit arrived late. Still, we've completed our mission. Nice work out there, Sevens.
Hooray. Yeah, I did get the enemy ace. I missed his name. ZMMP 2. Weaponry. Medium tank. Look at that. As the Imperial Gold Standard in EW-11 tank designs, over 12,000 of this model had been produced by 1935, the majority of which saw actual combat. It offers a solid balance between power, armor, and mobility at an exceptionally low price, making it highly versatile. Variants are made to suit a wide range of combat needs, and its ubiquitousness led Imperial soldiers to associate it with home, calling it the Fatherland. Taking the supply base.
Well done, soldiers. The operation was a success.
Another victory for Welkin Gunther.
Nope, not this time. All the glory goes to this little guy.
Mike? Way to go, Hans. First day on the job and you're already a hero.
Our success today was thanks to the animals living in these woods.
Mike.
So, who named the bacon Hans?
Captain Virat, I'd like to introduce Squad 7's newest addition, Hans.
Hans, I hear you performed admirably today. I expect great things from you. Dismissed.
Did he understand that?
Chapter 6. A desert encounter.
Personnel, weaponry, and glossary. Get ready. Weaponry ought to be quick. Lupus. Oh, it's another tank. I was waiting for it to be that new gun we got. One of the latest Imperial tank models was further enhanced specifically for General Jaeger to use in the invasion of southern Gallia. Its treads are common for a heavy-class tank, but it sports an ambitious 122mm cannon, the largest in the Empire at the time it was developed. The use of sloped glacis plating around the body represents just one portion of this beast's comprehensive defense. Personnel. Probably the general. Or not. Alicia. In light of her experience both from the Town Watch and her military education, she was appointed as a non-commissioned officer posted to Squad 7. Faldio. His secondary and university military education earned him an officer's rank and credentials as a tank commander. He is also trained as a staff officer. Hans. Hooray! Male Porkavian, age 1, a special member of Squad 7 following a chance meeting in the Cloden Wildwood. His rank is Private 3rd Class, according to Alicia. There it is. Maximilian. General, age 29, Imperial Prince and Commander of the Empire's invasion of Gallia. Selvaria, age 22, member of the Triumvirate under Maximilian's direct command and a leader of the Empire's invasion of Gallia. Rida Jaeger, 36, member of the Triumvirate under Maximilian's direct command and a leader of the Empire's invasion of Gallia. And another one, except this guy's 51, Berthold Gregor. Well, we'll of course learn more about them later. Glossary. The Cloden Wildwood. This expansive primeval forest stretches across Gallia's south, forming a natural border with the Empire. Poor roads, violent peaks and valleys, and extremely dense vegetation combine to impede travelers while baffling their natural sense of direction. Thought to be impenetrable except by foot, Cloden has been a living fortification against invasion since Gallia's inception. The woods are home to foxes, squirrels, and rabbits, as well as larger animals like deer and boar, and rarities such as the Porkavian. Beeches form the majority of this deciduous forest, also rich in elm and oak. Untouched by human hands, some of Cloden's trees are thought to be over 1,000 years old. The Citadel at Gerlandio. Massive and stalwart, this fortress sits on the Gallian imperial border. Built in the Middle Ages as a castle along a key route linking Gallia to Eastern Europa, it now stands as a modern fortress. Following EW1, it served as a checkpoint controlling the flow of people and goods into and out of Gallia. At the onset of EW2, Imperial forces claimed it for use by Commander Maximilian and his top echelon officers as a base of operations for the ensuing large-scale invasion. After claiming the Citadel, the Empire outfitted its facade with powerful fixed cannons and began to use the structure as a storehouse for weaponry to be used in the Gallian incursion. The Imperial Army. Led by the Emperor, the Empire's politics are still largely controlled by the aristocracy. The military is no exception, with several of the highest positions held by the Emperor's blood relatives and close affiliates. Operating under a code of conduct with roots in the medieval ideal of knightly chivalry, troops are expected to give their all in fidelity to the Emperor. The Imperial Army was the first to make and employ tanks, the replacement for armored cavalry units, a development that redefined war in Europa and secured the Empire's military superiority. And finally, Porkavians. A winged cousin to the common pig, so there are pigs, they're just also winged pigs, found in wooded areas in Central Europa. Generally smaller than other porcines, this subspecies is further distinguished by the wing-shaped appendages that grow from its back. Because it is incapable of flight, the biological term wing does not strictly apply. Though some have argued that its wings are an adaptation that make these pigs better suited to life in their habitat, no convincing explanation of Porkavian evolution has emerged. Affectionate and intelligent, they are sometimes kept as pets. Now, HQ perhaps? Alright, anybody new?
Hello, Welkin. Oh, and there are...
Yup. Who's new? We'll be updating that personnel tab real soon. Yoko, a lancer. Herbert, an engineer. Okay.
Come back and...
Let's check personnel real quick, I guess. But, training field, I got an XP to burn. Oh, no, actually. Speaking of which, just in case, I should talk to the aged gentleman. Then I'll see what XP I have to burn. Well, R&D for money as well. I have freaking 100k.
Well, kid.
Rifles. Nope. Oh, machine guns. Firepower boost 2, turning it to Mags M3. Starting to cost though, 2,000. It's not much compared to what I have, but yeah, we could keep going. We could keep going. Anti-tank lances, Lankar M3, please. Grenades, upgrade 1. What's the difference? Versus person 250 to 275, armor 320 to 325. That costs nothing. I do like that the pictures are a little different as you go. You can kind of see it a little bit. Just a little bit. Uniforms. Nope. Blast suits. Okay. Edelweiss. Anything new for us? Yeah, mortar upgrade. Increased payload. Treads. Drive system 2. Coil spring. I want to add a coil spring. Done. I want a radiator upgrade. Let's add a steel alloy plate. Golly, this is easy. Nothing but benefits for me. Attack support, too bad. That's my money. I don't have to make any decisions, yes, so this is easy so far. War Cemetery. Any XP to spend. Okay. Let's just level up then. Why not? Now I'll go to the training fields. Really pump up my troops. Why not? I don't have as much as I used to. I could send scouts to the next level. But why don't I pump all these guys? I could even do the shock troopers. Oh, my team is such a nightmare.
Good work. Okay, you've earned...
Clearance for a new order. Aim boost. It raises one ally's accuracy. Got it. Look at how formidable my team is now.
Come back.
Castle front? Any new news?
Hey! Oh, and how about the new rising star of Squad 7, huh? I've heard some wild stories. You must be proud.
Was it my shock trooper?
I couldn't help but snap.
Anyway, Lucky 7's cut-off supply base. The militia's 3rd Regiment, partner in our ongoing war correspondence, was successful in seizing the Empire supply base in the Cloden Wildwood despite interference from Empire ace General Radieger. This new victory, coming on the heels of their vassal win last month that pushed the invasion back to Central Gallia, has all of Randgri singing their praises. Losing the Cloden base was no doubt a severe blow to the Imperial force looking to regain some of that lost ground, which is good news to Gallians everywhere. It's anyone's guess where the militia will crop up next, but their efforts so far make one thing clear. These men and women mean business. And then militia issues draft notices. The government issued a second wave of drafts among Gallians for the militia on the 8th. Expected since the Empire's formal declaration of war last month, this draft was likely made inevitable by the recent series of losses in the East and North. The draft will target males aged 30 to 45, selected based on qualifications and their impact upon Gallia's normal function. The militia is also accepting volunteers from those not included in the second draft, but many worry about the economic strain that further losses to the commerce and industry sector may impose. Yeah, despite our ass-kickery, this is a desperate war.
Da-da-da-da! I've got new material.
Okay, a taste of home. This piece is on Welkin and Alicia. Cool.
Come back and see.
And I think that covers everything. Let's get out of here. And you know what? We could do one more chapter. Why not? New episode, new report. And personnel, of course. Yoko, Herbert, and... oh, Marina. Oh, she got props for the snipe. Okay. Anyway, Yoko. She ran a well-loved Ran Grease eatery until donating all the food in her larder to refugees one day and joining the militia. Herbert. Born in an arid region where the weather dictates one's day, he grew to avoid any energy expenditures he possibly could. And Marina. Despising other people interfering with her life above all else, she prefers to be alone. Though a single glare can send him packing, Ted still tries to chat. Alright. What about reports? It said there was a new report. Unless that meant Marina? Because I can't go anywhere past this, right? I'm not allowed to scroll past the glossary, so I guess we'll do episode. Oh, I see. We have those little tabs. Yeah, a taste of home and unexpected visit. And...
Report. Ellet embedded.
yeah, let's take a look at both of these. So I just missed this report. I guess we could close out the installment with these instead. Let the interviews begin.
Squad 7 of Regiment 3. My first impression, good. Lieutenant Welkin Gunther, squad leader. Next in command, Sergeant Alicia Melchiot. That lieutenant looks softer than I'd expect for the son of the late General Gunther. And her hometown is Brule, same as Gunther. Could be childhood friends. But if I'm lucky, they were childhood sweethearts. We'll just have to find out how close they are. Next on the list, Sergeant Largo Potter and Corporal Bridget Stark. Oh wait, that's right. Stark had a nickname. Gotta jot that down. Goes by Rosie. There. Looks like those two don't trust Gunther much yet. That could be good. Could be really good. Who does that leave? Right, the tank pilot, Corporal Isara Gunther. Huh, she's the lieutenant's sister. Now that's strange. She looks dark-skinned to me. Wonder how that comes into the picture. You couldn't ask for a more colorful crew than that, could you? Something tells me these guys are different than the usual troop somehow. Maybe my keen journalistic instincts?
Journalistic?
Well then... the truth's not gonna uncover itself. Here I come, ready or not.
Okay, next, Largo and Rosie.
Oh, there's Sergeant Potter, and Corporal Stark with him. Hey, guys! Mind if I ask a few questions? It'll only take a second.
What? Like an interview? What do you want to go interviewing us for?
Aw, come on, big guy. I bet we'd make better topics than some rich kid.
Wonderful. Let's start with you then, Largo. You fought in the first European War, right?
Yeah, I've been a soldier ever since, too. I'm what you'd call a seasoned warrior, see?
And why did you choose to stay in the force? Most people try to avoid the soldiering life.
It's an honest living, plus I got my reasons. Besides, I ain't the only one. Look at Elle.
Elle? Who's Elle?
If I had to guess, I'd say Eleanor Virat. Captain Virat, that is. 3rd Regiment. It seems you've got quite a history with her. Care to fill in some details for us?
There ain't no details. Is this the trash you want to write about? Look, I'm a busy guy. I'm out of here.
Hey, Largo, wait up!
Oh, just let him go. We can have a little chat, just the two of us girls. So, Rosie. Can I call you Rosie? Beautiful name, by the way. Do you like flowers?
I used to sing at a bar. It was hardly a flower patch, but my nickname there stuck. Tell you what, though. Some customers came from miles away just to hear me sing.
My, So I's a pretty young songbird with a voice as sweet as a rose, so thorny towards Lieutenant Gunther and all those others.
I just ain't trusting my back to a stinking dark hair is all.
Traumatic past experience with the Darkson leave you bitter, maybe?
Think what you want. I got better things to do than sit around gabbing about him is all. You can put me down as allergic, yeah? Just chatting and I'm starting to feel sick.
Bet she'd spill the beans if you got her riled up enough. Maybe next time. Still, a veteran carrying a torch for his captain and a Darkson-hating chanteuse? They may be cranky, but they're characters.
Boy, does that sum him up. Next, Isara.
Boo!
Oh, hello, Miss Ellett. How are you?
A little freaked out now. You didn't even bat an eye at that. You were staring at the sky pretty intently. Something up there we should know about?
I'd like to fly. Well, actually, I'd like to fly my brother.
Fly your brother? Care to expound on that? You don't seem the type to have her head in the clouds. It's very romantic.
I believe myself to be quite logical, really. Too logical, perhaps.
Okay, so if you don't mind my asking, how exactly are you and your brother related? Wait, let's leave that for now. How would you describe your brother as a person?
Welks is... objectively speaking, he can seem a little strange sometimes.
I see. Although I'm a little unsure of what that means, coming from you.
But he is a very kind person, and loyal. Anytime my heritage brought me trouble, he was the first to come to my defense.
I see. Sounds like you really love him, huh?
I would say I respect him a great deal.
Gotcha. Sounds like you lucked out in the sibling department then.
Yes, very much so. That's why I'd like to give him the opportunity to fly.
I'm still not sure I follow that exactly, but we'll leave that for another day. Thanks for your time. Next up, Squad Leader Gunther himself.
It's interesting that she has a sense of when to stop asking questions, so it doesn't just go deeper and deeper on the first meeting. Welcome in, Alicia.
Hello, hello! Are you ready for your big interview?
Hello, Miss Ellett. Hard at work again, I see.
Didn't you already interview him before?
Oh, Alicia, I wanted to get in a chat with you today, too.
Wait, really? You're going to write an article about me?
I can't say whether it'll make the paper, but I do have some questions for you. You've been at Lieutenant Gunther's side since you left Brule. Tell me what he's like.
Wait a minute. You want to interview me about him? Well, let's see. We only met just a few days ago, but... he's a pretty interesting person. You never know what he's going to say next.
I see. So, forget he's your boss for a second. What do you think of him as a guy?
What? I've never really thought about it. I don't know.
Is that so? Well, Lieutenant Gunther, care to comment in her place? Lieutenant, where'd he go?
Huh? Oh, sorry. There was just this crazy-looking bug. I got distracted.
See what I mean? He's an interesting guy, if unpredictable.
No kidding. Now, Lieutenant Gunther, I have a couple of questions for you. First up, how do you feel about this war, as the son of a hero from the First European War?
Same as anybody else, I guess. I want it to be over. Are people looking at me as the son of a hero? Well, maybe I am, but I'm still just me.
Okay then, let's talk about you. What are you fighting for?
I feel like the present world is made up of things we've inherited from the past. We get life and a home from our parents, knowledge from our teachers. And not just the good stuff. Take prejudice against Darksons. That's learned behavior. Every creature out there is trying to pass things along to future generations. I want to pass on what I think is right. I'm fighting for the ability to do that.
Thank you very much. That's all I've got for you today.
Great. We're done? I want to get back to that fascinating insect again.
Huh. You really hit the nail on the head. He's as entertaining as he is unpredictable. I was planning on moving along to the next squad after interviewing everyone in Squad 7. But I think I'll stick around and learn a bit more about you Sevens, if you don't mind.
Not at all. Just try to stay out of the combat zones, for your own safety.
I'm not making any promises. I go where the scoop takes me. That's just how I roll.
Well, alright, that clears the report. But we have another report, don't we? And that'll wrap up this installment. So, a taste of home. An unexpected visit.
And done. That takes care of the report. Who's there? Hans? Did you come here all by yourself? Boy, you sure are smart. Hey, stop tugging, Hans. What's up? Is there something this way? Okay, I get it. Lead the way. And you can stop biting my boots already.
Oh, what's all this?
You went and got Welkin for me? Nice going, Hans. Thanks.
Impressive.
I just got led around base by a pig. Any idea what he wants with me, Alicia?
Oh no, I was the one who wanted to see you. Are you hungry, Welkin?
Hungry? Well, yeah, actually.
Really? Oh, good. I whipped a little something up for you. Come see.
What? Back in the kitchen? Whoa.
What could it be? Tea for 2.5.
Wow. I've never seen so much bread in one place. You baked all this yourself, Alicia?
Mm-hmm. It's been a while since I made anything. I was worried I might be getting a bit rusty. But the oven was free, so I helped myself.
It smells great. Okay, here goes.
Welkin? You okay?
Delicious!
Really?
Yeah. I've never eaten bread this good. It's really impressive.
Welkin, you look like a chipmunk.
You know how chipmunks and hamsters stuff their little cheeks full of food like that? I finally understand why.
Hooray! And finally, Alicia's ambition.
I'm so full. That was great, huh, Hans?
I can't believe you put it all away. It was a little scary watching you two eat. Still, I'm glad you liked it. It feels good to see people enjoying my bread.
It felt good eating it. Thanks for baking it all.
You're welcome. Oh, Welkin, you have some... There's just a little crumb. There we go.
Oh. So, You said you worked at a bakery before the war started?
Yeah. I was a live-in apprentice under the Meister running the shop. Once things settle down, I plan on taking the national exams and opening up my own bakery.
Wow. You need to be licensed to run a bakery? That sounds pretty tough.
It's been my dream since I was a little girl. It's what I enjoy doing the most. I love imagining entire families eating the bread I make together. A loving husband, maybe, and cute little kids waiting for their mom to get home. She comes in with a big basket of my bread, and the kids all cheer and embrace her.
Okay.
Oh, and what if my bread brings the husband and wife closer together? She could say, "Oh, honey, you have a crumb in your beard," and then she'd... Listen to me. That's just like what happened here a minute ago, Welkin, but
Are you alright, Alicia?
Huh? I'm fine. Anyway, I'll keep baking it if you keep eating it.
It's a deal. And thanks again.
Well, there we go. We paid Elliot for an extra cutscene, but it wasn't an interview this time, just a side story, which is quite pleasant to watch. And we have an update with Hans himself. Though small for a Porcavian, he boasts impressive agility and jumping ability. He also appears to be intelligent enough to understand human words and emotions. Yeah, I noticed. But for now, it is time to stop the installment. Well, we certainly made a lot of progress today, didn't we? We took over the enemy supply base and caused the general of the southern forces to retreat, which is most impressive. And it turns out that the enemy ace's name was Lieutenant Nonnenkopf, so at least we managed to make that work. Elliot's reports ended up providing interesting insight to different characters and tender moments. Let's see if we can't get more of those as we continue our way through this war. Until next time, everyone.